I'm good.
Alrighty. Okay, so do you want to give the channel a little bit of a background on you, your ranked experience, what rank you currently are, all that jazz, everything that we need to know before jumping in?
Yeah, so I started playing back in the alpha, off and on. I stopped for a while, and I recently came back a couple months to it, right before this new season. I placed in silver. Then this new season, I've currently placed in gold 3, and I've been basically bouncing between gold 3 and gold 1.
Okay. Any previous MOBA experience? Did you say that?
No, sorry, this is my first MOBA.
Okay. And you are playing Malthael. Any reason why you play Malthael? You just like him, or?
Well, I liked him back when you could 1v9 with Tormented Souls. And I just started playing him again recently. I don't play Tormented Souls now, but it's just something I've enjoyed.
Yeah. I actually really like this setup so far. I really don't think that they have, like, this Zul'jin can't do anything to you. Decker Kane, you got to kind of watch out for, but a lot of the times you can just use your Wraith Strike to dodge his roots. Murden,
Yeah,
something you got to be careful of, but everything else just actually pretty sweet for you to go up against.
yeah, I learned that the hard way about Murden. I specifically picked him into Asmo.
Yeah. Okay. You can Wraith Strike onto this and continue in with your autos. Yeah, so just do it even a little bit quicker to get your Q off. Okay, let's have a look. So just pay a bit more attention to your teammates here. You're rotating down. This is good. This is good. You see your homie in a bit of trouble here. You see the Garrosh. You immediately start coming back down because you do see it. And you get off the auto right there. W in right away. Like, this is a super reasonable W to take. So just get it right away, instantly, and then hit an auto attack on the backside of the fight. So W auto attack instantly. So this already just takes too long to come out. And you get the auto, then a Q.
Yeah, I was actually kind of hesitant there.
What's that?
I saw the Thrall coming up, and I wasn't sure how that wolf was going to come in. So I was kind of just sitting on it.
Okay. Yeah, to me, it looked like a pretty reasonable W for you to take, but I get a little bit of reluctance. You went in on it anyways, and that's really all that matters. What is the yelling sound? It's the... You have the Spanish voice announcer, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, that's what it is. If you're going to do this, mount up so that you have the increased movement speed. Also, if you're just looking to hard clear the minion wave, never just tank it. You only ever tank if you're looking to, I guess, just deny structural damage, but honestly, the tiniest little bit of structure damage at 1 minute into the game is going to do pretty much nothing. Or if you're looking to freeze the wave, tanking it is the way to do it. But you kind of just like tank it here. You can just bring it in. If you're going to tank it, make sure that your structures are hitting it while you're tanking it, just for faster clear. But you just tank it and take a little bit of damage. It's not huge or anything like that, but it's still worth mentioning. And then right here, you're on a pale horse, so mount up. It's a really good thing that you can do as Malthael is get in free auto attacks onto your opponent by just mounting up and running at them. You're able to run at this guy anyways. For some reason, he doesn't do anything about it, but yeah, you can just mount up, run at him. Also, okay, I kind of want to show you this thing that you can do as Malthael. Mess with your opponent's auto attack timers. So watch this. So let's flirt with the idea that you mount up and you run at him, okay? You run at him, boom, boom, boom. You auto attack, you Q. First off, you shouldn't be on this side. You should be on your side. Never here. This makes no sense. You can W to him to get to him if you get to that point. But, okay, let's start it over. This is really important because I feel like these small tips are going to help you a load. You run up to him, get the auto attack, stay on the right-hand side of him. Okay, and then once you get the auto and the Q, you're good to go. Like, you are super good to go. But you want to make it so that your auto attacks only ever trade out a single auto attack of his. But what you do here, he hits you once, he hits you again, he hits you a third time, he hits you a fourth time. But what you can do is auto attack him once and then cue him and walk away, so that it forces him to run at you. And if he does, then you can hit him with a Q and then an auto attack. And then that's 2 auto attacks and 3 Qs that you get for 2 of his auto attacks. Whereas all you got was the 2 auto attacks, 2 Qs in trade for 3 of his auto attacks. It's just a better trade for you. And even here, even right there, so you trade an auto for him, you can walk away a little bit. Get your Q, sometimes even just W back onto him. The biggest thing about Malthael is just tagging them with the Q, auto attack, and then just playing the proximity of your Q.
Yeah, I got you. Like, I'm totally not getting any trait value out of this at all.
See, yeah, because all of this, you're letting him auto attack you while you're still just getting in autos and Qs, and you will lose the trades that way. But if you make it so he has to actually like work for those auto attacks, then you win. Like, you would have just absolutely your health bar would probably be at your V or the O off the trade, and he just got absolutely dominated. Here is he? Does he not have tap? Did he already tap? Buddy, he did too, eh? So now he just loses this. So yeah, you got a couple options here. Look for siege or just hard push the wave. I think that me showing how to do what I was saying is way easier than me saying it. But it's very effective information if I can actually appropriately show you what I mean. And also just try not to take the auto attacks. Play in the middle, back out, walk in, back out, walk in, and dodge them that way.
Yeah, trait value. I'm just not getting it.
Yeah. It's good, clear. Your Garrosh is looking. This is actually a good thing for him to be doing. You see the health on that. Lokiandra, thank you for the 2-month Prime sub. Welcome back. How are you doing? Please tell me. I want to know. How are you doing? Yeah, this bot lane is insane. This is really good. Don't mess around too much. Yeah, you walked back in and got rooted, but... More showing you. Always want to get those Qs. Like right here, this is a Q. Make sure you tag it on your way out and then hit a Q and then hit your Q. So walk in, tag with the auto attack and walk away. There you go. It should have happened a bit earlier, but okay, yeah. I don't know how to explain this better to... Do you understand what I mean by playing the range of your Q off of your auto attacks? Does that make sense, or should I continue explaining it and try to do a better job?
No, I get it. I mean, basically, I definitely have a longer range on my Q than my auto attacks. So as long as I have the trait going on him, hit him, and just stay out of auto attack range, Q,
yes,
and then come back in.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So I wasn't sure if I was explaining it right or anything like that, but that's exactly what you want to do. So here, again, just a perfect example. You'd hit the auto, and then you'd play this range on Thrall. And then you get your Qs. If he walks back in and you're still playing that range, maybe even get a second Q off of it. And you walk in, tag him again. But off this tag, now you play this range. Like, you don't need to be playing up on him because you don't want to trade the autos, obviously. Yeah, you hit here, and now you back up a tiny bit because you know he pops his Wind Fury. You play back here, make him run at you, make him tank the minion wave if that happens. Like, just mess with this guy's head. If he backs out over here, this is fine, but don't chase in too far. Hit the minion wave, hit a Q onto him, play this range. Just mess with this guy over and over. He steps into you, you back up, play the range, play the health bar. Like, you're winning these super hard without doing that. Now imagine you were doing that. Like, you would just, your trades would be disgusting. Dude, I love this. This is super good. Okay, yeah, this is scary.
I feel like our early game, this whole match actually went pretty well. It's a lesson in throwing really hard that happens later.
Okay. But I do want to help you in the laning phase, because I think Malthael's most important part of his game, especially in the gold range, is his lane. Because you'll just straight up kill people if you know how to play him better. So right here, this is just sketchy. Again, just pull it in. Walk out this way. Don't need to be here. And especially with like Muradin missing off the map, it's kind of scary. Because if Murden is down here, you dead. But yeah, and you're just like tanking all the damage that the siege camp's throwing at you, which is like that much of your health bar. So just play further back.
Yeah, I have a bad time always disrespecting Murdens in general.
Shoot, this was actually a big misplay by you. So now you're gonna lose most of this wall. You're gonna lose the entire wall for that. Shoot. But that's okay. Very, very easily fixed. It was just played too far up on the siege camp. Yeah, so this guy actually dies if yeah, so you just straight up kill him. If you should just kill him anyways, but okay. Perfect. So the only reason you die here is you just straight up trade autos. Ooh, I love this. So like even right here, you would play this range. Wait. Here, you would walk up off of that. And then Q and wait, make him fight into you. Here, you would walk up here. Again, after the auto attack. Make him just screw up his autos over and over and over. Right off that auto, you'd play this angle. And again, like you'd back down here off that angle. Force him. If he wants to run away, cool. You're just going to Wraith Strike onto his booty and you're going to kill him. Straight up. If he wants to trade into you, he loses because you're going to range him and just get Q value. Here too, you'd walk down, get the Q. You'd walk up, get the Q. A second Q. Like that's how you have to play this. You get the kill anyways, but you don't die for that.
Yeah, I kind of just play him more as like a typical bruiser, just staying in their face, and I need to stop doing that.
No worries, man. That's why you're here, right?
Absolutely.
I'm not even joking. What I just showed you here, I'm not sure if you like knew that before, but this will actually, if you are a Malthael main, take you from, if you're a silver Malthael main and you don't know this, you're a platinum Malthael main now. If you're gold, like you can actually just get diamond off of changing the way that you play his lane. His lane is so stupid. Like it's so good.
I mean, I'm actually like a mage main. I'm like 60% win rate plus on mages in Hero League.
Nice. Yeah, and in here, I guess you're kind of fine, but always just try to play it so that you're not taking auto attack damage from at least one of the melee bruisers. So like here, you would walk up here and attack over here so that it triggers these ones, but this guy can't hit you. Oh, sorry, the one that was down there can't hit you. But yeah, it doesn't really matter. You got your Lily with you. All right. So, Touch of Death against Deckard. Do you get a lot of value out of this talent you find?
So, I've been back and forth on all of Malthael's level 7s. I actually feel like I get the most value out of the slow.
Yeah.
I do understand you're a big proponent of Massacre.
Yep.
I also just feel like I generally would do the same thing with just auto attacking. And so I don't know. The Touch of Death it's a new thing. I'm just trying out for now.
Okay. Touch of Death can be good in a lot of situations as long as you're getting value out of it. And if you are getting value out of it, then you can use it. Yeah, obviously you've probably already heard me go on about Massacre before. And if you're getting value out of Cold Hand, like it's not awful. It isn't. Especially on maps like this that naturally open up. It's not awful. So, but yeah, I've already given you the spiel on Massacre, or I'm sure you've heard it, as I said.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm telling my team to go in right now because the Murden's top lane.
Yes. So yeah, you get the one kill. Your team should honestly have just one sit back. It could be you, and then everybody else just force up on the wall. Is this Nature's Culling? Yeah. It's good. Don't need Lunara here. Lunara actually just gets this kill. Yeah, if she was there. Oh, Resident Sleeper. Oh, she gets it anyways. What a cheeky bugger. But now she dies for it. Hate to see it. But yeah, you're right. Should have just gone on there. All right. So far, so good. Here, you just want to get out. There you go. Oh, nice. Ah, yeah. You just had to get out a little bit earlier. Where was it? You get this kill, you get the W across, now you're out. Just walk up. Auto attack the minion wave so you can get some health from that too, and just walk out. Walking back in was the mistake. Almost made it. Are there any Mephisto mains in my chat? Anybody who's playing Mephisto lately in Hero League?
Yeah, I need about like 500 more gold, and then I'm gonna start.
Dude, he's so fun. You say you're a mage main?
Yeah, I'm saving up to get him.
Would have been a good game for Inevitable End as well. To stop the roots and stop the CC. Honestly, it's really, really good against Deckard. Something you
yeah, that's
consider?
actually something I just need to practice more. I've always pretty much taken the armor on him at 13, even from like way back.
Oh man, I'm actually so stoked about that information we got to go over about laning. It's so crazy. Okay, this guy's dead. You're just not willing to Wraith Strike onto him. If you Wraith Strike onto this guy and then you touch a death as soon as he turns onto you so that he doesn't get any Frostwolf resilience procs from his heal, I think you just kill him right there. There you go. You ult. Beauty. And you have Wraith Strike backups. You're mashing the button. Wait, does he not have?
Yeah, I think it wore off.
Oh, it literally just wore off, man. Wait, you're trying to tell me you guys lose this game?
Yes. You see how we're super up on structures, and we throw so hard.
This is a throw. You being here, this is sketchy. You don't die. I actually think you could die from it, but you should just walk around this way, clear the wave, and then sit on the objective. Because this is just trying to take too much. Or just W him and then walk away. Yeah, you gotta be real careful here. I'm sorry, man. I don't mean to tell the future like that, but... Yeah, so did you... Yeah, here, I'll just explain it real quick again, just in more detail, seeing as how it played out.
I mean, in general, like I said from the start, like I just have a hard time I'm just very disrespectful to Meriden, and he teaches me several lessons.
Yeah, and he teaches nice. Just like as a general rule of thumb, it's really effective if you kind of follow this philosophy. Right now, yeah, you guys just got these kills, but you don't need any more kills, and you don't need to rotate aggressively. You can actually just rotate safely. You already have bot control. Your Garrosh is there to zone you. All you're really looking for out of these kills is just controlling the objectives. You already have top objective, and they know that. So if you look at the map right now from their perspective, the only real thing for them to do is kill this Garrosh. That's actually what they're thinking. The only reason why they rotate this way is to kill Garrosh, but look what they find. He doesn't even know you're here yet, and now you're the one who's like, hey, buddy, I'm right here. He still doesn't see you, and now he realizes you're there, and then he turns on you. He doesn't even care about you. He cares about Garrosh. So just, yeah. There's multiple factors here that showed that you die in this situation, so just be cautious of those. Are you a beaver? Because damn, it's a bad joke. If I see any more ha-has or foreheads, you're all in trouble. Alright, well that evened up the game real quick.
Oh, there's more coming. There's another lesson that's about to come my way here shortly.
I wonder if it happens for the same reason. You're just tanking all this for free right now. You play the angles like we were talking about. No way, dude. Really? That sucks. So if you catch him in the auto and you walk this way, because you're tanking every one of these ranged minions, they do so much damage. It's not even funny. Does it show me exactly how much they do right now? Replay broken. They're doing a lot of damage. A lot. That's actually what kills you. You probably took like 25% of your HP because of it. This guy, Young Thunderstrike. No.
Put like the fire
Yeah.
in there.
Murrah kills Malthael 1 vs 1. No, he doesn't.
He does when you stand there and tank minions.
Yep. Yeah. That was a problem. This Murden actually holds his Q. Good job, Techscope. Techscape. Okay. The only real play here, you guys can test top because you see Azmodan mid. Or you just gank Azmodan. I guess that's cool too. But then you just give up this entire temple for a single kill.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't have everybody, and it was just a awkward point at that right there.
Yeah, it's probably just the safer play at that point. You guys are just now really far behind in terms of experience just because they've gotten so many of those kills coming back. Almost got top keep. You should look at forcing a fight here. They're down one person. The minion wave is pretty irrelevant right now. This is really important. Just because this is like your last chance at a numbers advantage fight before they hit level 20. So you should, this is good positioning here. You can even play this bush. You see them all. Honestly, this would have been a huge angle for you to play at if you just continued down this way and then engaged on these guys. These guys are in wild positioning right now. But yeah, definitely don't go on the minion wave here. One trade kill, but yeah, that was the mistake here, is just fighting on the bruisers. Ooh, it was close. Pops Tez, didn't go after he gets hit. Ooh, the sundering. I love this game. 255 at 20. Frick, that's rough, buddy. Oh, those are some rough stacks. 250 by level 20 and a half. That's so brutal. Poor guy.
I mean, whose side are you on?
No sides. Never sides. In fact, I actually want you to lose because then we can go over more stuff. Sorry.
Oh yeah, it's a serious L coming in. Yeah, I mean, I didn't feel like there was much. Like, I learned just a buttload already. Just talking about how to trade and use my trait.
Yep.
Because I do want to play more Malthael. Like, I don't always get to play mages, and when I'm not playing mages, I do pretty well playing Joanna, but I don't play too many other tanks to what I think is a very good job.
Yeah.
And same thing with just solo lane. So
Muradin right now is a really simple and highly effective tank. Diablo as well, if you're looking at just picking up some tanks. Those are the two I'd recommend. So you stay wave side.
I mean, mostly I've been doing the Joanna bit because she has the wave clear where the others don't.
Oh, the Sundering is actually really good. You're not dying. This Lily's a legend. Okay, this is... Stay in this fight. Oh, you super gotta stay in this fight. Yeah, 100% stay in the fight. Gotta be more aggro. Nice. Okay, this is basically a lost cause. You guys should just finish this off, grab the keep, and then go do boss. You guys Does that actually finish it off? Okay, so my mistake. I didn't even see how low it was. Instead, you guys should have went and contested bottom. After the kills, just go and take this back. Have somebody clear bottom as well.
Yeah, I was the one who went to clear bot.
Oh, but it's just so long. Holy crap, that's you on a pale horse too, and the bottom just finishes it off. Actually, there's really no way for you to take that. Boss is just the only real play. You guys should just do it right now.
The magic of the temple sleeps.
Yeah, you guys should have done boss here.
I choose.
There we go. Yeah, I think if you're here as well, you guys can likely end, because they were crazy for pushing up this far. This guy's still showing here, down 2 people. It's wild. Well, 1.5 people. Oh man, Chromie is in there. Okay. Now you're put in a tricky situation because you don't want to last rights him. Last rights this guy. Yeah, okay. As if on cue. Good. Now you continue in this fight, and it's okay if you die. You have buyback. Not okay if you die. But hit him. Yeah. And now you can W over here now.
Yeah, that's something I don't do nearly enough, bouncing back and forth.
Re-engaging onto the backline like that. Yeah, like that actually would have been a sick time to do it. So this is good auto trading. You have the double Reaper's marks. You turn it, you get one here, and now you can W over here and play down this way. And if they continue to fight you, you just Q, you get your auto attacks, and then you can W back into the fight as your team pushes in. Is he upgrade? Yep. You're silenced off that. Here we go. Get your W back up. Yeah, if you pushed in W. No. Yeah, I don't think these guys kill you. Here, let's look.
You're talking about dodging that route by going forward into them, right?
Yes, and also you can dodge down to not get hit by the Azmodan. But right here, you got to push back in. Like, you're allowed to die, and you're at the point where you can't afford to have your team wipe and you not die. So you should just absolutely go back in here. You have a Reaper's mark up over here. You should be looking, you should be like mashing W over this way. Walking in, mashing W. Get back onto this side of the team fight. You got Touch of Death back up in a second, so you can use it in the fight. You should absolutely be chasing in here. This guy's already dead if you're there, and then you're chasing onto this Deckard Cane. You're still chasing. Autos, Qs. Deckard's dead, and now you're switching in. Your health is probably like up here because of the amount of healing you're getting. And then you just turn this fight, kill everybody. And like, yeah, okay. They can't touch you with a Lily like this. Definitely needed to play that one more aggro. This was a huge moment for you to just carry this game. Then off of that, you guys get triple keep. Might even start to do damage onto core because of Catapult's pushing in. But everyone would have died there. Yeah, and now you can also just use Touch of Death to make sure he dies beforehand. Touch of Death and the last race combo is disgusting. You went top here. Your team does really need you down here. You guys just win the game here too if you're here. 100% win the game here too. If you don't go top, you have to stay for this one. You get the kill, and the kill guarantees you this. Their only play at this point is to rotate somebody up top to try to catch top, but then you guys can just catch them in the rotate. Top isn't even pushing in right now. The only time you're concerned about top is if it even gets here, but honestly, let it take the keep because you guys just end the game. If you're here.
Yeah, I just have this bad tendency of looking at other macro plays.
Yep. It, I think, occurs most frequently to Malthael players just because you look at a wave and you're like, I know I can kill that in like 4 Qs. Happens all the time. Wait, everybody almost dies anyways. Yeah, this was absolutely the end of the game. I don't think any of your teammates dies. And you kill everybody here. You guys can just go end mid. So walk in. You don't have a lot of siege damage, but you still do it. That was 100% end. Ooh, that's... So like even there, yeah, something worth doing is using your Touch of Death a little bit earlier to threaten this guy. But it was still good that you did use it. Okay. The double triple keep play. What a wild game. Both teams thinking the same thing. Okay, so I hope you guys don't start it at all, because you guys have a lot of time with this. Triple Caddis plus a Bruiser Camp. Okay. Are you Anderhall? Yeah. You guys should just set up time traps and wait like rats.
Blue team's core is under attack.
As soon as you see them leaving, you guys should start boss. This could have already started it. Why is the Nora bottom? Yeah, so this is a bit of a mistake here. They show 3 top. You guys get the you guys get boss for free here, and just end the game with it as well if you start it sooner. Need your damage on it too, though.
Yeah, this is... It totally shouldn't be me anchoring over here.
No.
And...
So you guys have the right idea, but this thing... Yeah, I mean, I probably don't even have to show you, but as soon as... This is... Okay. I'll actually just talk about it real quick because it's something that everybody should be able to analyze and see. So you guys, before you even take this camp, you guys should very well be able to say, hey, if we play bottom side and cap this camp, we win the game, because they are forced to go back at some point, or at least show one up top. That's what you guys should be saying. This camp basically secures you the game, especially against teams that don't really know what to do about it. So your only play here is use Time Walker's Pursuit in this area, get some vision, maybe use the Wisp, whatever, set up time traps with Anderhall Anomaly, wait for 1 or 2 or 3 or however many they decide to throw top, show top, and then you start boss. This is the only area you control. So this is perfect. They're, getting aggro. You clear mid. Mid doesn't really mean anything. All that matters is time traps here and then wait. I'm going to look at your perspectives. You see them? Okay, Thrall's bottom. Okay, a little Monka because of the siege camp, but it's not too scary because you have Kata's rolling in too. Okay, Murden's backing off. Okay, start boss. Start boss. That's what you get. Murden just showed on the minion wave going this way. Lunar should not be here. Everybody should be here. In fact, yeah, Vision should be over here. You guys find out. You walking in here is a little scary. This should be your tank, not you, and you should already be on this boss. Everyone starts it. Boom, boss is started right now. Boss is down here. Boss is dying. Boss is dying. Boss is down to 50% HP. Boss is still dying. Deckard's here.
And this is at this point where I was like,
yeah,
I shouldn't be the one anchoring, but now that I'm over here,
you go in on the Wraith. Yeah, so this was absolutely the end of the game here with the boss. It's okay. Just kill you, steal it, and win. Your laning is going to be your biggest improvement, and I'm actually really stoked to see how you do. So we should do another replay in like a month or so, because it's pretty backed up with community coaching already. We got a couple weeks ahead, but this would be really cool to go over a game in the future just to see how you do with it.
All right, so you want another Malthael, or that's not?
Doesn't have to be, or you can even just send me a clip like on Discord, be like, yo, check out what I'm doing. I just want to see it. I love seeing the progress personally.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah, did you have any specific questions for me?
Yeah, I mean, just from when I watch my own replays, like, I think that's part of the other thing too. Like, when I'm watching replays just by myself, I'm just looking at, oh, look at this wave I missed. Look at this I missed. Like, it's what else should I be looking at?
You can be looking at opportunities you missed based on what your teammates find. Like if your ETC gets a good slide and it's like, oh, I could have fully comboed this and got a kill. Or if one of your teammates comes and rotates in and it's like, holy crap, if I actually just threw out my spell here and got CC, like I have my warrior sitting in the bush, this is a free kill. Moments where, you know, you're playing in a solo lane perhaps and your teammate or your opponent dips off the map. Okay, one, you didn't type MIA, or like you didn't say like mouth missing care or like ping care, and your mid dies. Like, okay, so you know, part of that's on you. Other stuff like, okay, I know they're on a camp. That's the other thing you can think of. Okay, that means I can push out the minion wave, so I deny them some soak, or at least force a number from their team to go into the lane. Stuff like that. A lot of it comes down to map manipulation and what you're like, how you're following up with your teammates, your map manipulation, and just anything that you might have missed. Even if it's just mechanical, like you missed an auto attack. Oh, I missed my spell here. If I just waited for them to have to walk into their base, like I would have been able to land it for free, that sort of stuff. Or, oh, I used my ult before my ETC landed his mosh pit, and the way he was positioning made it look like he knew it was coming. Like that sort of stuff. Just look at everything and see what you can do better. I know it's hard to just say that generally, but if you've watched any of my YouTube videos too, like I've done hundreds of community coaching videos, so it's like you see the way that I go over replays, and I think if you mimic something similar, you'll find pretty good success.
No, I can understand that. I mean, I don't have your vision, so that's why I was like, you know, where do I start? I guess.
Yeah, I would say that just start by trying to find, it's so hard to say, find more things that you're doing wrong. It's difficult. It's easy for me to say, but it's difficult for somebody who doesn't know how to find those things. And I think the only real way of answering that is just watching more videos, or maybe, you know, watching more high level play in HGC or streams. It's like, hey, that guy does this. Why don't I do that? You know, and just trying to find those things that other players do that are better than you that you don't do.
All right, well then I will pick one thing and start there.
Yes.
For more so just following up on my teammates and their engages.
Ooh, another thing is giving information. This is something that you can always look at no matter what level of player you are, but how much info do you give your opponents for free? Do you show on a minion wave for no reason when you don't have to? Does the minion wave push into mid lane and you choose to show on the mid wave instead of just letting your towers kill it while you soak behind the wall and sacrifice a little wall damage? You know, do you show on top wave instead of sitting in the bush when all of your opponents are missing and then you die because of it? Stuff like that. Showing information is critical.
That sounds great. Thanks.
No worries. Yeah, thank you very much for submitting this one, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.
All right. Be in touch later.
Beauty. Take care.